Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, the full cast of Dancing with the Stars is out, and in a shocking twist, it's pretty good. Then, I've loved him since Stand By Me. Jerry O'Connell will join us live to talk about his new game show. And she's back. Stephanie Hansen is showing you a simple way to make homemade pickles. Plus, get your questions ready. It's another round of Ask Stephanie. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh,
What a good day. It's a good day. It is. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Jason Show. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. A great audience today. Welcome to the Jason Show, everybody. I'm Jace. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening. Hello, YouTube. However you're watching us, I'm grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to my good friend, my sister from another mister. She's sitting next to me now. Kendall Mark, everyone.
Hi. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm well. You look lovely.
Thanks. You look lovely too. Gosh, we just look good.
Well, you know.
You know, it's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. We look good for a Thursday.
Doing okay.
Yeah, let's take, Steve, can you just take her close up for me, please, real quick?
Do we have to?
Yep, we're going to, because audience, you're looking at a woman who's had about a half-hour sleep right there. That's right. Yep.
How you doing?
Hey, Kendall, why don't you tell them? But no, all kidding aside, it was for a great reason, and it's a
Yes.
reason I completely endorse. Tell them.
Yes, we went to the Michael Buble concert last night.
Yes.
Did anybody else?
Yeah.
It was so fun. There's me, my sister Ellie, my sister Chloe, and then my mom. It was my mom's birthday present from the three of us plus my dad. He was incredible. If you've ever had a chance to see Michael, you know this. We're on first name basis now, but
Yeah.
from my nosebleed seats. But he was such a star. You know when you go to a concert and you're kind of like, oh, well, that's fun. He sounds exactly the same. He's got the big band out there. And I took this video because his dancers, AKA his backup singers, had just dances to like every single song. And it was the most entertaining thing in the world. But his set was beautiful. He did a giant Elvis set too. Like about a 4-minute piece, and he talked about Lisa Marie and how much that relationship means to him and Priscilla. It was an amazing concert. I had so much fun. I'm so tired. He did an encore. He did 4 songs for his encore.
Four audience.
4. Got your money's worth.
It's a lot of music.
It's a lot of music, and it was amazing. But when we were done, I was like, Mom, we gotta go. We gotta go now. Mommy's gotta go to bed now.
Mommy has to go to bed.
Gotta go to bed. But it was well worth it. Go see a show if you ever can.
I have seen him twice.
Yes.
And I've said it on this show before. I've said it on the radio. He is one of the best single performers I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a few people that can hold a stage. You know what I mean by that.
Right.
He can hold the stage. You don't need anybody. You don't really need those backup dancers. He does it. He's so good all by himself.
And that's what my sister Ellie and I were kind of laughing. We're like, they're clearly his 2 singers that work with him, but they have the dance moves, a very classic band style thing. But it was just really, really great to see the energy that he puts out there, because you could tell right at the beginning his voice maybe wasn't 100%. And truly, like, you could hardly tell, but he wasn't going for the notes he normally does. It got better as the songs went on, but he just was such a performer. It was incredible.
He's so good.
He is.
And I love, his grandpa. My favorite little story about him is, and I don't know if he told it, his grandpa, bless his heart, I think he's passed now, used to take him, basically would go to all these restaurants in Canada and say, my grandson's a great singer, let him sing in here. And went around, he really did.
Real.
And because of grandpa, he got his start. Somebody discovered him at one of the bars. Yeah, always. Nothing better than a good grandparent, I'm telling you. Nothing better. Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you. I'm going to sleep really hard tonight.
Yeah. And for the record, I can't tell that you're tired. You look as beautiful as you always do.
Thank you so much, makeup. So many ice packs on my face.
That compliment will be $5, please.
Okay.
There we go, yeah. Of the 100 I gave you a couple weeks ago, yeah.
I spent that.
I bet you did. What did you spend that on? I don't want to know. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Steve. Here we go. I didn't honestly think we would start with this because I thought we weren't going to care about it. But I got to tell you, I'm just being very serious, but I'm shocked. First up, the full cast and pairings for the upcoming season of Dancing with the Semi-Stars is out. And much to our surprise, shiver me timbers. We've actually heard of some of these people. Look.
It's Sex and the City's Jason Lewis and PETA. Next up, pop star Jordan Sparks is dancing with Brandon. Good combo. Reality star Heidi D'Amelio and Artem will hit the dance floor. Then it's Shangela and Gleb. I like it. Actor Trevor Donovan will be dancing with Emma. Joseph Baina with last season's champ, Daniela. Real Housewife Teresa Giudice is dancing with Pasha. Bachelorette Gabby Windy is going for that mirror ball with her partner, Val.
I mean, there's Vinny. That's not, wrong graphic, GMA. That's Vinny from Jersey Shore. Jesse James, Decker.
That's her.
Yeah. He's from former golfer, right?
Yeah, her husband.
Eric
yes.
Decker.
Yep. Oh my gosh, look at you with your sports knowledge. Wide receiver Eric Decker. Yeah.
Oh, let's be clear. I only follow him because he's good looking. I have no idea. Yeah.
Yes.
No, he's very not ugly.
That's very
He's
true.
he's very not ugly. No.
Very not ugly.
Other celebs, Daniel Durant, a deaf actor from Duluth who was in Coda is in it as well. Selma Blair as well. The season's going to debut. Now, this is a switch exclusively on Disney Plus in 2 weeks, so it's not going to be on ABC. All jokes aside, I've over 8 seasons, I've made a lot of jokes at the expense of Dancing with the Semi-Stars. There's a few people I like in here. Shangela, the first ever drag queen ever.
Yes.
Shangela is also one of my favorites. And then the audience didn't know, and I don't know if you connected the dots, Joseph, you saw the Joseph? That's Arnold Schwarzenegger's son. Remember, it was the kind of
fishy.
Yeah, it was the affair, and
It does look like
now it's all the audience is like, oh, that's right.
It's all coming together.
That's Joseph right there. So I'm gonna watch.
It does look good. I mean, I still think it's interesting that they put a TikTok star and her mom on it. Just obviously
I'm ignoring
to get those younger people.
Yeah.
But I'm curious how that'll work out. And Selma, I think, just seeing how she'll be able to dance.
Yeah.
And,
Bravery.
more power to her.
Absolutely. Next in the dish, Zac Efron wants to set the record straight when it comes to his chiseled jawline.
Do tell.
Mine too. Rumors, round face. Rumors circulated on here's the deal. So rumors circulated on social media last spring when he appeared in an Earth Day PSA. Fans speculated that he had plastic surgery on his jaw because he looked, and he does, look at it. I mean, hello, the eyes don't lie. He looked different. But Zac says, no, I didn't have plastic surgery. It's not true. In a new interview with Men's Health, he said he fell and broke his jaw and has had to see a physical therapist to get his jaw working again. And during that therapy, it makes his jaw work extra hard. So when that happens, okay, I didn't make this up. You work your jaw more, and then I guess your jaw gets bigger. I don't know.
Did he explain the exercises?
I'm not a jaw doctor.
Like, could we do them?
What?
Could we do them for more chiseled
Like that?
jaws?
I think there are people that say, like, because this is a.
Oh yeah, the neck thing.
You're
My mom's always like, you want to keep that up? You have to do this. It's like crazy.
Steve, can we take that close up, please? Can we do that? Go ahead, do that again. What are we supposed to do, Kendall?
It's like. Gotta stick your tongue on the roof of
You're
your
so
mouth.
pretty. You're so pretty.
You bet you not.
Aren't you? Isn't she, audience? So let's judge for ourselves. Let's play Judge Judy. So here's a before and after picture of Zac Efron. Why is he is he standing? Is he filtered? That's a hell of a filter in that right one. He's all green. Anyway,
Pretty.
I mean, look, let's just be clear. I would give 2 fingers to look like half of that guy. You know what I mean?
Right? That's what his friends were saying when they were asked about this. Like one of his radio DJ friends was like, look at the guy. He's like a Michelangelo. You don't need like a kindergartner to come and face paint that.
Please,
like, he's already perfect.
He's perfect. Next to the dish. Yeah. Yes. He was here in our building. He was very nice. Speaking of the, next to the dish, speaking of facelifts, the Masked Singer is undergoing major changes. Did Ted write that? Yeah, he did. Way to go, Theodore. The show's going through major changes ahead of their season 8. Among them, theme nights and multiple unmaskings every week. Here's a preview.
Let the games begin.
This is what TV is all about.
Hey, people love it. I love it. We need more escapism shows. This is one of them. But between that show and Dancing with the Semi-Stars, are we not running out of D-list celebrities? I mean, are we?
We'll know when they call us.
Yeah.
I'll just see
Kendall, no,
myself
Kendall,
out.
Kendall, no,
Should I
Kendall,
just
no,
go?
no.
Okay.
Try, now watch her try to sit back.
Shut up, Jason. This is
That's
kind
right.
of hard.
No, Kendall, we're W-list celebrities. We're way down the alphabet. We're way down. Yeah, we are. Oh, no. But again, we got to go. But you know my favorite part of The Masked Singer?
What?
Is when they make overdramatic guesses of who's behind the mask, you know, which they guess people that would never appear on their show.
Right.
Oh my God, it's Nicole Kidman.
It's Richard Nixon.
It's Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh my God. Holly Golightly.
Oh my God, Academy Award winner Steven Spielberg.
The Beatles.
We got the Beatles. We got to take a break. We'll be right back, everyone. Stay with us. Beautiful shot there by our buddy, photographer Eric. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Jimmy, this was so good. Kimmel put Guillermo on the streets of LA last night, right outside of their studio in Hollywood. And, you know, just to talk to random people. And he may have stumbled upon a new fashion trend. And that is our late night rewind.
Oh, wow.
Right here.
Oh, now these are some serious pants you have on there.
Yeah, so cargo pants.
How much were those pants?
They were $20, those things.
And the fanny pack, is that cool back in London?
Not really. I only wear it in Los Angeles.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Well, Guillermo, get to work, will you? All right. Now, Guillermo's going to go ahead and...
Okay.
You don't have anything in those pockets, do you?
No.
No, all right. It's all right. Guillermo is a rabbi, so you're very safe.
Thank you.
Is there anything? There's nothing in those lower pockets there, huh?
No, nothing.
What do you call those? Cargo pants, right?
Cargo pants, yeah.
Please say hello to Josh Duhamel.
Wow.
Did Guillermo get a hold of you too?
I think Guillermo's doing us all a big service. Thank you, Guillermo.
You're welcome.
It's hot.
I like that you committed to the joke
It is.
so much
It
that you
is.
ruined a $2,000 suit.
Well, the truth is,
Yeah.
they asked me if I wanted to do this little gag, and I said, yeah, I have a suit, and there's little moth holes in this thing.
Yeah. Oh, you got holes.
So I was going to throw it away anyway. So.
Hey, I would do it. Josh looks good in anything. Josh Duhamel, by the way, is in a new movie. That's why he was on with Kimmel. It's called Bandit, and it hits theaters in 2 weeks. You should do it. I'm not going to cut my suit, but yeah.
Have you not seen those pants? My dad has some of those that you can zip off the knee and make them into shorts.
No.
He wears them all the time in the spring.
For hiking?
Oh, but my dad wears them
when
like
the
to
hell am I
Twins game.
hiking? I'm not, you know what I mean? Come on.
Kevin wears them to like the Twins game though, and I'm always like, Dad, if you're gonna unzip it, at least like take the thing off of the bottom of your leg. This is so embarrassing. He's such a dad.
It's a very dad thing to do.
Oh yeah, he doesn't care at all.
Speaking of daddies, our hot dish continues now with our insider to the stars. Please welcome from the Hollywood Raw podcast, Daddy Dax Holt, everybody.
Now, that was an intro, I must say, Jason.
What, buddy? I'm sorry, what?
That was quite the intro, I must say.
Uh-huh. You deserve it. You guys had a former MTV VJ on that I know, especially people my age and a little younger will recognize, Damien Fahey, right?
Yeah, Damien back in the day was like my idol because him and Carson Daly had the coolest job on television, getting to host TRL on MTV, getting to talk to the biggest celebrities on the planet. So it was really fun to get to actually talk to Damien because he's literally interviewed every famous person under the sun. I mean, really, and the biggest stars on the planet. He had this amazing story about how Madonna refused to interview with him one day at MTV. I guess she was asking, she was like, is Carson there? No. Is Kurt Loder? No. And they said, well, we've got Damien. She was like, nope, I don't want to talk to Damien. And he talks about how he ended up going to her dressing room door, knocking on the door, and how it all unfolded and how he ended up having a really great interview with her. But the story of how, like, he basically had to talk her into an interview is amazing. But not only that, he said he had like a chance with Rihanna back in the day and he blew that. He is now a writer on the TV show Family Guy, I guess because his tweets were really funny. Seth MacFarlane noticed and hired him. He's now a full-time writer for Family Guy. And we talked all about what it's like in the writer's room there. You know, you just picture all of them being crazy and high, and he's like, we actually have a lot of fun on that show. So it was a really, really fun interview.
Well, and for the youngins, you know, people forget because MTV doesn't play music anymore. I mean, and I'm older than you are, but for me and you, VJs were everything. I mean, they were the arbiters of pop culture. I mean, if you wanted to sell a movie or a TV show or obviously a new album, you had to talk to Carson or anybody from MTV or TRL, or just TRL.
And he literally went from no-name radio DJ to like superstar overnight, and he couldn't even go shopping at malls. Like, they were literally the biggest people on the planet if you worked at TRL. So really fun episode. But not only that, I know we didn't talk last week.
Yeah.
We had a really great paparazzi episode on last week. And I know a lot of people like hearing the ins and outs of the cameraman running around the streets. Will Roberts came on. He's known as Paparazzi Gamer on IG. He's got like 100,000 followers or whatever. But he talked all about situations he's been in, like Kevin Durant paying, like basically offering him a wad of cash not to release a video of him that he got in the streets of Hollywood, and he'll explain that. And then Kim Kardashian, Addison Rae calling the Paps on themselves. It was a really good in-depth look.
I see that it's Tank Top Day at Hollywood Raw Podcast.
Every day is Tank Top Day here at the Hollywood Raw Podcast.
And also, am I noticing, you and I have been together for a long time. Is there a little beard action going there, Dax? What's happening?
Oh, great. I need to shave it, huh? It's getting a little gray right here, Jason. When we first started doing all these talks, I didn't have any gray in my beard, and I'm getting old, man.
Look at that. That's gray. I thought it was just blonde.
Yes, that's what it is. It's blonde.
That's right. Stick with that. Thank you, buddy. Have a good week. Thanks, old everybody. You can find the Hollywood Raw Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Please. Dax is one of those people like Paul Rudd. He's never going to age. If this show is on the air, and God forbid, in 20 years, I'm going to look like one of those California raisins from the 80s, and Dax is going to look exactly the same. Next up, there's a hot new show coming to Fox Primetime this fall. It follows a country music family who has it all and wants to keep it that way. That's right. Here's a clip from Monarch.
We are the first family of country music. Now and forever.
Is a burning thing.
I never wanted to just be a star.
Makes a fiery
I want to create a dynasty.
bound by wild desire.
And I
I
have.
fell into a ring of fire.
But the strength to do whatever it takes to protect the family, well, we have to work on that.
Oh, but the fire went
Roman never forgets an enemy.
It is a sin.
Child, if there's a hell, I booked my ticket years ago.
Monarch. Monarch debuts Sunday night on Fox. Give it up for one of the stars of the show. You saw her right there, Anna Freel, everybody. Hi, Anna.
Hello.
Hi, Anna.
Hi. Hello.
I gave a little bit of the narrative there. I am a big fan of 80s primetime soaps, so this is right up my alley. Am I right in sensing a little Dynasty, Dallas, country music mix kind of thing in a blender?
Yeah, it kind of gave me vibes of Dallas. I remember being allowed to stay up on a Tuesday night at 9 o'clock and we'd hear the theme music start, and it was a time for all the family to be able to gather together, and it was a water cooler moment of what's going to happen next.
So it's a little bit of that. My whole family's from the South, so I have an ounce of the accent still left. Is the Southern dialect, was that
I'm trying to hear it.
was that hard to kind of wrap your brain around?
I think it's such a beautiful accent. It's so melodic. It's a gorgeous one to be given. And of course, being I'm English-Irish, I wanted to honour that accent and do it to the best of my ability. And I had a great voice coach, and I stayed in accent for all the time that I was on set. And practice makes perfect. But it's a beautiful accent. It's hard actually to come out of it.
You play Nikki.
I've got a really weird thing. I can hear every single thing I'm saying back to me. I've got awful feedback. So if I'm sounding a little stilted, please forgive me all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that's not on our end. If it is, we'll take care of it. We'll try. But then I'll make these questions quick. You play Nikki. Tell us a little bit about Nikki. Where do we find her when Monarch debuts?
Where do you find Nikki? Well, Nikki has immense drive. She's very protective of her family. She's a great mother. She's ambitious, and she has the task of running the family and taking on her shoulders all of the responsibilities that her mother once did. And I think she suffers a little bit from insecurity, and but she's a fighter, and every time she gets knocked down, she wants to get right back up.
And speaking of your mother, she's played by the great Susan Sarandon. I got to tell you, I'm really excited for this. I'll let them figure out the technical difficulties. Thank you, Anna, for being here. We can't wait to watch.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Monarch debuts Sunday night on Fox. Check your local listing. Sorry about that, but I didn't want to. It's hard. Let me tell you, it's not a woe is me, but when you're doing live stuff and you have an earpiece and you're hearing stuff back, it is hard to talk when you're hearing yourself back 1 second later. So that's why I wrapped that up a little early, but it really does look good. And I would tell you if it didn't. I just, even though it's on our network, I'd be like, well, we're going to take a break. Stephanie Hansen and Pickles coming up. Coming up in just a little bit, Stephanie Hansen is showing you the easiest way to make your own pickles. Then it's another round of Ask Stephanie, so get your food questions ready. And Jerry O'Connell will join me live to talk about his new show, a reboot of Pictionary. That and more when The Jason Show continues. Right there. It is time. We're still getting used to the new arrangement here. It is time to get our pickle on. Take that for what it is. Joining us with how to make your own pickles, our foodie queen. Give it up for Stephanie Hansen, everyone.
But
What are you doing, you nutbag? What are you doing?
Just being weird.
Okay.
You know, I
Hi,
always
Steph.
do weird things on TV. Hi.
That's right. How you doing?
Good. Good. I'm having a little bit of sore arm because I have pickled like 58,000 things.
Okay.
And so what did I do? I closed up the cabin, I packed up all my vegetables, and I came to see you at the Jason Show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now is this easy? No, really, because our mutual friend, my radio girl, dear friend Alexis Thompson, she loves to pickle things, and it always seems labor intensive.
Yeah, water bath canning can be challenging, and water bath canning pickles I have found very challenging. I never get them crispy enough. I never know, do you leave the seeds in? Do you not leave the seeds? I end up like with all these pickles that I end up having to make pickle pot roast because they're too mushy and not great. Which that's the recipes on the website too if you have a fail. But
okay.
So
yeah. So what do we do?
Okay, so my friend Jill heard me lamenting about my pickle problems, and she was like, oh, you just need to do refrigerator pickles like our moms did. So what you do is you put whatever you want pickled. It could be beans, it could be cucumbers. I like to put a little pepper in for color. I also put some garlic in.
Okay.
I like the little spicy sitch, so I've got some jalapenos down there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up 2 quarts full of vegetables.
2 quarts?
Yeah, so it could be like beans, it could be beets, it could be asparagus. You could really do anything.
Okay.
I like it hot, so I'm gonna continue to put my little peppers in there.
And if you want it, how many things do you want to put in there?
I usually put 1 whole jalapeno in each of my pickle jars because I do really like it hot.
Okay.
And I'm gonna even spice it up a little bit more. But you could put like dill fronds. You could put.
What's dill fronds?
Like the herb dill that has a flower on it.
Got it. Okay.
Like I think, does this one have an herb frond in it? Yeah, it does. See at the bottom there, a little. These are
sure,
water
I'm just gonna
bath
take your
pickles.
Word for it. Okay, yeah.
So
right.
yeah, different process, but
okay.
still delicious. So all right, so we've got all our pickly things. Why don't you put some garlic in each of the jars?
Yes, ma'am.
And there's a whole recipe, but I'm gonna make one that's like real spicy sitch.
Okay.
And that's with the jalapenos, and I'm putting in some Szechuan peppercorns. And then I'm gonna make just a little like dilly garden vegetable spicy one with a little dill. Okay?
Okay.
So then you take. I've had 2 cups of water, 2 cups of vinegar, and I've had this going. I'm gonna put my sugar in. And you need the sugar to balance out the vinegar. Don't try to skimp on the sugar like I did. I was like, I don't want all that sugar. You need the sugar because otherwise they're too bitter.
Oh, that's good. Because that looks like a lot, and I would, okay, but it's not.
It's not when it's all said and done because you're trying to neutralize the vinegar.
Okay.
And like pickles have 0 calories in them anyway.
Yeah.
So you put your.
It's a good snack for me, girl. I'm
Do you
always.
know? Okay, this is because I'm always on the quest to lose weight. See how it's working?
I think you're beautiful, but go ahead.
Thank you. If you have sugar, like cravings at night,
yeah.
If you eat a pickle, it stops the cravings. Yeah, it does.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it does. There's something about the sour tartness of the pickle.
Oh,
so all
okay.
we're gonna do, you guys, is we're just gonna fill up these jars, and then here's the magic secret. You set them upside down for an hour. And what happens
When do you
is,
you set the jars upside down?
Yep. And what happens is the pressure from the
Why did I ask
liquid.
what you said? Of course you. Why did I ask what you set upside down? Your husband. Why? I mean, wait. Of course it's the pickle jars, Jason. Yeah.
Because we're on TV, and when you're on TV, you end up saying dumb things.
I know.
I don't know.
Yeah, have you
Not
watched?
you,
No.
but,
Have you
know,
watched
just
our
in
show?
general.
Yeah. We wouldn't have a show if that didn't happen.
All right, so we're just gonna seal these up, and they're hot. And if my hands worked and weren't so
Here, let me
sore,
do
I
this,
could
Lauren.
seal it.
Why are your hands sore?
I just cut too many things, and I screwed too many jars shut.
What are you doing at the farm, girl? What do you? I mean, the hell you
like,
cutting at the farm?
I know. I am like Betty from Anoka up on the farmstead.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is hot.
Yep. Screw it on. Turn
Okay.
it upside down. Okay. So you leave this sit.
You know it's a nice audience when they're applauding us flipping a canister over.
But look how pretty they look.
They are pretty.
You leave them undisturbed for an hour or 2 just on your counter just like that.
Okay.
What's happening is it's gonna seal it with the heat it's the pressure, it's the liquid coming down to temperature, so it's creating like a pressure sealed vacuum. Then you're gonna flip them up and you're just gonna put them in the refrigerator. They last anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months. I'll be honest, you know, my safety standards are different than most people. I just eat them until they stink.
Don't.
When they don't taste...
That's not a scientific thing.
Nope, it's not. But when they don't smell right or you feel a little nervous, then stop.
Before we have to go, no, we're not done with that. What are we looking at?
The pickle nipple. If you're someone that... I'm obsessed with cabbage and fermenting cabbage. So this is just cabbage and salt. But there's this thing, and it's like a little nipple. And it allows the gases to come out of the ferment, but the bacteria can't get in. So you need to get some pickle nipples. I've never touched a pickle nipple before. They're amazing though, because I used to like, oh, the mold and is it okay? And no, the pickle nipple is where it's at.
Can you?
I made pickles for you. I brought you a pickle nipple.
I mean,
fermented.
what more? I know, you fermented vegetables for me. We're not done with Steph. Her and her pickle nipple are coming back when we return. It's Ask Stephanie next. Stay with us.
That's fun.
Welcome back. I'm in the audience. Hi, everybody. Hi. Yeah. Hi, Mickey Mouse. I love that. Anyway, it's time to put Stephanie Hansen to the test. We're letting our audience ask her food and dining questions. Stephanie, are you ready?
I am ready.
That's right. Okay. Where's Jane? Jane, stand up. Give it up for Jane, everyone. Come over here, Jane. Hi, Jane.
Hello.
What's your question for Stepharoo?
Hi, Steph. I made your chive vinegar, which we love in our vinaigrettes. But if we use them on the pickles, is that flavor going to be lost?
Yeah, it's too subtle. So I would just use regular distilled vinegar. And if you want an oniony flavor, put onions in.
Okay.
Or put chive blossoms in, but it's not in season when you're pickling, so you kind of have the disconnect there. But put onions in, or you could put scallions. You can pickle cocktail onions too. I don't know if you know that, but they're very good in a martini.
Thanks.
Pickle?
Yeah, but I would save your chive vinegar for your delicate salads.
Okay, thanks.
Scallions can be pickled?
Yeah.
And that's good in a martini?
The little cocktail onions?
Yeah.
Are good in martinis.
Oh, okay, that's what they are. I was thinking a little thing. Okay, good
You
question.
could do a scallion though too, Jason. Like,
Okay.
why not?
Thanks,
You
Steph,
can
for giving me
pickle
permission
everything.
on that one. Thank you, Jane. Where's Kim? Kim, give it up for Kim, everyone. Hi, Kim.
Jason, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
What's your question for
Stephanie's
Steph?
so beautiful.
Isn't she
I
beautiful?
love watching stuff.
I
on
know,
TV.
she's great. She's so popular.
And at the state fair.
Yeah.
My husband and I can pickles in Alm or Pickle Crisp.
Well, I don't use it, but people swear by it. They use Alm.
Okay.
And it's a citric acid that gives you a crisp pickle. Now you can mimic that if you want to when you're canning with just lemon juice. That's what I do because I don't like buying chemically things. So just lemon juice, but the Alm is the citric acid.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, I can and pickle, but I have not perfected crispy pickles yet. It's a skill. I'm not there yet. I'm still working on it.
And I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
And we learned a new thing with turning it upside down.
Yeah, the
That's like
refrigerator
awesome.
pickles
That's totally
are
something.
easy.
Because we just do for refrigerator pickles, so that's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
really
you so much.
easy. You don't have to do the water bath. Just keep them in the refrigerator. Simple.
Okay.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Where's Lori? Lori? Are you Lori over there? Okay, I'm walking over here, camera. Follow me. Follow me. Where's Lori? Is there a Lori? Did Lori leave? Oh, Jackie! Come here.
Jackie,
Come right
Lori,
here.
Mary.
Come right here. She wrote Lori. What's your question, Lori?
Do you ever pickle northern fish? Fish?
No, I find canned meat terrifying. But I do love like smoked fish in like with horseradish and mayonnaise and a little sour cream in a smoky little dip that you have your crackers and your veggies and your cukes. Make dip. Do you smoke fish and can
Pickle? No, pickle. I like to eat it. I have never done it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were pulling some out of your pocket right there. Sit down, Lori.
A pickled herring is just too much Norway for me.
That was terrifying.
I know. I don't do pickled herring.
No.
I'm sorry.
I know. Did you see Jackie, though? Jackie was getting ready. I thought, is she pulling out like a bass? I have some smoked bass right here. Do we have time for one more? We do?
I don't know.
Is Linda here? Oh, it's Linda. Come over here, sweetheart. God, it's so good to meet you. I love your Mickey Mouse. Anyway.
It's Minnie.
Is it Minnie?
It's my Minnie dress.
Oh, it is, but there's Mickey on it too.
They wore it
Oh,
for
it's
you,
just Minnie.
James.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I don't mean to be just staring at you, but anyway, what's your question for Stepharoo?
Stephanie, my daughter canned dill pickles, and about a week later she opened them, and it looked like she put Mentos in there. It was all bubbly and stuff. Are they safe to eat?
No.
Why did that? Okay, we
Nope.
didn't eat them.
Anything that when you open it is like a geyser and erupting or bubbling or looking like it has stuff floating on the top, nope, you're done.
Okay.
And if you are canning something and after a day you don't get a good seal, you can refrigerate it and then you can eat it because it's fine until it's done. But yeah.
Okay.
If it's fermenty and bubbly and nope, no good.
No good.
Away. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody. For all of Stephanie's recipes and her picks, go to stephaniesdish.com. And don't forget, Stephanie's cookbook, True North Cabin Cookbook, is available right now. Go get it, everybody. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Well, our next guest is, let's just put it mildly, a busy guy. He's one of the co-hosts of The Talk on CBS and has not one but two new shows coming this fall, including one right here on Fox. Here's a look at Pictionary.
If you haven't heard about Pictionary, the greatest family favorite game around, where have you been hiding? That's hiding. Under a rock? Come on, I'm really good at this.
I love this. Pictionary debuts Monday right here on Fox 9 Plus. If you're watching us from our other stations, check your local listings. But right now, audience, give it up for the man, Jerry O'Connell.
Jason.
Buddy. Jerry.
First of all, great to see you. Great to see you.
Good to see you. Jerry, first, I'm mad at you because we are exactly the same age and you look 77% better than I do.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, you have to come out here to LA and you too can have your entire body filled with Botox. All of it. All of it.
Okay, Jerry, how the hell are you squeezing this in? You're on the Talk Daily, and then I know on CBS, and I got to ask you a quick question. You're doing the Love Boat. How are you doing this, buddy?
First of all, I'm doing the real Love Boat, which is not the
Yes.
Love Boat. The Love Boat was that amazing show that was the scripted show about people looking for love on the high seas. This is the real Love Boat, where it's real people hoping to find real connections. Man, this is just in my basement. This is the basement of my house. I come downstairs. This is it.
It's you and Rebecca have a beautiful basement, Jerry.
No, this is not my basement. Full disclosure, Jason, my basement looks like, are you familiar with Buffalo Bill's basement?
Yes.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
There's one light bulb, and I just wear those like night vision goggles, and I just go, it puts the Pictionary in the basket, or it gets the hose. Put the Pictionary in the basket!
Are you a size 14? Anyway, we could go back and. Your dog's in a lot of pain, mister. Anyway. Thank you, Jerry. Okay. Jay, are we still on? Did they cut us off?
Yes, come on. Let's get back on track.
Yeah.
Let's get back on track here. Let's talk about Pictionary on 25 WOL. Baby.
Okay. Is the format, you and I said we're the same age. I remember watching this in the daytime. Is the format basically the same, my friend?
You know what's funny is they tried Pictionary on television once before with the late great Alan Thicke, God rest his soul, and it didn't stay on the air for that long. Our producers really, I think it's a lot to do with technology as well, because we actually, like, everyone draws on this screen right up there, and it's just so fun projecting people's drawings up there. It just makes for it's amazing when people are great artists, and it's really hilarious when people are terrible artists. It's really funny.
Jerry, are there celebrity helpers?
So I think we really figured out, yes, a lot of celebrities, huge celebrities. My wife is going to be on for a few episodes. That was a lot of fun because it turns into a different daytime show with a host named Jerry, who's the host there. My wife and I got to a little bit of an altercation that needs to be worked out. We brought Steve Wilkos on, who broke us up. It's really fun. People are going to have a blast. Listen, I asked my boss once, I said, why is this show so much fun? Why is this job so much fun? And my boss said, because everybody knows how to play Pictionary and everyone has a specific memory of Pictionary. Yep. So we're really hoping to sort of bring those memories and those great memories to everybody at home, and we hope everybody watches.
We got to go, but I'll tell you, as far as we're concerned, the best memory of 8 years of this show was you doing the Buffalo Bill dance. Thank you, Jerry.
Hey, Jason, I want to say it's so great seeing you. I love what you do. I love coming to see you, and go Vikings. I have I've been cooking a lot of my fantasy teams.
Bye, buddy. We'll see you soon. Pictionary debuts next week. Watch it starting at 3 on Fox 9 Plus in Minnesota. Hey, if you're watching us in Seattle, it's on at 1 on Fox 13. Head to PictionaryOnTV.com for more info. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. I'm Jason. This is Kendall.
Hi.
And that's Lori.
She's great.
She's great. It's time to meet our next JVIP of the week. Today it's Kimberly Saba. Hi, Kimberly, with a Y. Cool spelling. When asked what she likes about our show, Kimberly says that we make her laugh and it always makes her day better. Well, thank you. You make our day better because you like our show. We're sending you a Jason Show mug. She's also entered to win the monthly grand prize. That includes coming to the studio to watch the show, a $150 accessories gift card to our friends at Becker Furniture World, and a $200 gift card from our other friends at Woodhouse Spa. We're wrapping things up when we return. Back in a moment. There's Lori. Welcome back to the show. It's time for our surprise goodbye. You know how this works. I don't know what's in this segment. We don't know until right now. Today, probably the last thing you'd expect to see at a professional tennis match. Check out what happened at the U.S. Open.
And we got a guy getting a haircut a couple of seats away from me.
It's like a weird time to do that.
Yep, one fan got a haircut during a quarterfinal match. He was sitting in the second row, kind of hard to miss. Other fans didn't even seem to be all that upset. They were more amused than anything else. Security put a stop to the great clips there. Turns out it was a YouTuber known for his pranks.
Always.
But fun fact, in just a few seconds, I'm cutting Lori's hair.